In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of Subsistence on Season 5. Now, I went ahead and spent the night, but I didn't spend too much time fishing. I caught 2 salmon right away. And there was a bear in the area, so I didn't want to spend too much time down there. And I was able to get some wood off camera. We're going to need to get some wood on camera, unfortunately, but most of these trees aren't available for chopping. I just finished chopping them recently. I'm going to run back down to the fishing spot. I'm going to show you how I cast out my lure so that I was able to get 2 salmon. I'm not saying this is a guaranteed thing to work, but some people think that you can't catch the big fish in these little ponds, but you can. So the water has to be deep enough and you have to be far enough away. So I cast for the middle of the lake, middle of this little pond. Now that's the deepest part of this pond, and it actually is, you know, decently deep. I say decently. And just wait a few seconds, usually within less than 20 seconds, I get a bite, and I just reel it in, and like I said, 2 times in a row. The very first times I cast over here, I got 2 salmon right in a row. And the thing I really need from these guys is the fish oil, so I can make the medical tonic. Now, I need medical tonics to make first aid kits. I'm going to get sick eventually. Something's going to hit me. I'm going to get sick for the medicine. But I also need medical tonics so that I can make heat packs. And somebody made the comment, hey, Critical, think about putting your BCU down sooner rather than later. Winter's coming. You're going to need the stuff to survive the cold. I want to see if I can survive the cold without doing that. See, look at that. Salmon. That, instant salmon. Now I'm going to hold on to that salmon. It should stay good for the next 20 minutes. So that gives me about 13 minutes just to be on the safe side. So when this episode reaches 20 minutes long, well, 15 minutes from now. So when I hit about 20 minutes in my recording, I definitely have to be butchering that fish. So yeah, I'll see what I'm gonna do. I mean, we're currently in June. All right, that's the month right now. The entire season of winter takes 6 days. The worst part of the winter is probably 2.5 to 3 days is the worst part, where it gets the coldest. As long as I can survive the blizzards without without the additional heating, I should be good. But like I said, it's just a trial and error. This is me trying stuff out. Can I play the game like I used to, even though Cold Games has changed the game? Now, if I want to make the winter jacket padded cloth, that looks like that's the biggest barrier. And cotton is going to be the hardest thing. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to do that. That could be an issue. I mean, I can try to stack fireplaces, but I think you only get so much heat no matter how many fireplaces you have around you. But having an enclosed, secure structure with walls all the way around is definitely a requirement. So this open setup that I have right now, it just isn't going to work. Let's just be honest. We know this isn't going to work. And I'm probably going to freeze to death. I've got so much salmon. Like I said, I almost feel bad because there's no way I can use. In fact, I'm leaving this piece of chicken right here. I know it's going to go bad. I've already got salmon to replace it. I'm not going to worry about it right now. And you're like, well, why are you doing that? It makes no sense. Actually, to make heat packs, you need rotted meat. You need 4 rotted meat. So I'm not going to worry about, well, I can't eat this rabbit. I'm going to go for the rabbits, even though I have other meats, and get them for the cloth, or chickens for feathers. And I'm not even going to process their meat. I'm just going to stick it in a box so I can let it spoil and get the rotten meat. I think that's a fair idea. Since it is a resource now, and there is a use for spoiled meat, I'm going to have to, take some meat, put it in my hand, and just let it spoil. Just hold the meat until it goes bad. Go ahead and laugh all you want. What? Okay, it was a fiber plant. I couldn't tell if it was a wolf or a fiber plant, but definitely a fiber plant. Let me get some grub real quick. I think I can hit 3 grub plants really quickly and not kind of slow us down too much. So today's plan, basically pick up as much resources as possible right now. But I definitely want to aim for rabbits. Rabbits are going to be important to me. Chickens are important too because, see, they're always guarding that big tree. Chickens are important too because I need them for feathers. But cloth is one of those things that I really need to start collecting cloth. I ended up using a good amount of it already, but I need to make a conscious effort to get more cloth. Now I can get that from bears and wolves. I am going to minimize that, trying to get cloth from them, because it takes so much more resources to take them down. A rabbit, a single arrow. 1 chicken will give me enough feathers to make more arrows, and every rabbit will give me cloth. The wolves are going to require an arrow and then some. And right there is the reason why they're not the best, at least in my opinion, the best to go for early game when you're trying to get your hands on cloth. Rabbits are the best. They're also wily and difficult to get. No, still not. It's not time yet. I'll eventually hunt deers. I promise, I will. It's gonna take a little bit. I see a piece of fiber running around and grab. Oh, and I see a rabbit too. Come here, rabbit. I want your cloth. Okay, so that's 1 cloth for today. That's decent. I'd like to get a lot more. We're past my great rabbit hunt, and I think it was season 3 or 4. Season 3, I went a great rabbit hunt. I think I had 18 or 19 rabbits in a single day. But I was further along in my season too. I didn't have to come back over here and constantly check my my fire to make sure that stuff wasn't, I wasn't losing my fire. Close that. Ooh, I don't have any clean water on me. That's not very smart. Let's run over, get some water. Canteens. Canteens. I need to make canteens today. That's what I need to look at doing. See, I knew there was something I was forgetting, and it was I wanted to make canteens today. Alright. Probably want to be careful, and I don't want to use up too much of my scrap metal. Maybe 2 canteens would be best for today. Is that another locked crate? Oh no, scrap metal. Good. I don't need locked crates right now. I'd rather everything that could be a locked plate be scrap metal, and I'd be more than happy. Let's see. Canteen. I'll make 2. I'll hold on to my scrap metal, but while I'm running around, I'm gonna make all this into cordage and save just a little bit for later. I'm up to 5 cloth. Not enough, but it's a good start. And I'll go ahead and eat that now. Keeping myself well topped off will be a good thing. You know, while those are actually boiling, I'll go ahead, well, you know, heating up. I'll go ahead and get these 2 new canteens filled up really quick. That way I'm just not sitting there wasting time. Now, there was a bear over here. I do need to be careful. But I saw scrap metal too, so. I love how the world's changed already. We're out of the flowers and into the darker grasses now. Because it's starting to warm up and the flowers are dying off. And now you get these yellowy grass to replace the flowers. I think Cold Game did a really good job with the landscape changing with the different seasons. I would like to see the animals change with the seasons. Now, there are, you know, the bears hibernate and there's the winter wolf. But what about a white rabbit? That would be a nice thing. Alright. Let's go ahead and drink one. And I'll leave it in my inventory because I'll fill it up. But when I come back, I'll have some clean... Oh, let me double check my fire. What's the wood status real quick? Always, while you're at this stage of the game, in my opinion, always top off your fire. Keep it as high on that meter as possible. And then I'll probably collect a little wood on this trip. Oh, lock crate. And I'm just gonna go touch it just for good luck to let it know. Let the lock crate know that I know it's there. You know, it doesn't have to, you know, troll me continuously. You know, I see you, I've touched you, you can go away and I don't need to see you right now. I know, I'll eventually put a BCU down. Trust me, I will. But I'm really curious to see, can you survive the winter without a BCU? Now, if worst case, you know, if it turns out that I can't, don't worry. I'll have all the supplies. I'll even have a BCU made and ready to go. I'm just going to try not to place it. At least for the first little bit. Might as well get the potassium up here real quick. And iron. Iron is always a good thing. Yep, I already knew you were there. That's why I wanted to get and move real quick. Now, coming down into the little valley over here was actually useful. Ooh. I see a fiber and a box over here. Well, that wasn't fiber, but there's definitely a box here. Oh, 12 nails and a single box? Thank you. That makes me happy. Oh, there's fiber over here. Ah, another deer. Deer would be good. It's just... Oh, I'm starting to get hot. Alright, it's warmed up to the point where I'm overheating. Okay, heat tolerance. So it doesn't hurt those health. Okay. And you think the t-shirt would be on the lighter side, but no. So now I'm going to end up using more water because it's warmer. Something you have to deal with in the summer. Is there a cool pack? No, there's a heat pack, but there's not a cooling pack. You can make an air conditioner, but, you know, you've got to have a BCU and power and all that type of stuff. But that's way down the line. I don't know if the heat is hurting me right now. I'll watch the my health bar. It just popped over to 81 because I've eaten enough food to raise my health from 80 to 81. And if that starts going lower, then I'll know that the heat is actually adversely affecting me right now. Oh, that was a close growl. I don't think it's following. It was that initial growl was pretty close though. You know what, chicken? I am starting to get tired of chasing you. I am tired of chasing you. Ah! Missed again. But at least I got my arrow back both times, so. I mean, it's a chicken on the run. It's going to be hard to hit. There we go. I wouldn't feel so bad if I could get part of my, some of my arrows back. That would be nice. But the chicken did lead me to some good stuff. Ooh, cottonseed. See, as I said, I really need that cotton. You gotta put a BCU down to get the planter. It's like Coal Games is forcing you. You have to put the BCU down to get cotton. That's what I want to see. Can I actually survive the winter with, just a fire? Can I go truly basic? Hold on a second. Let me grab this. And what do I need right now for the BCU? So I'm going to go ahead and craft a BCU when I get home. And I'll have that in my inventory. I'll have it in my storage crate. And I'll just keep collecting the other resources. I think the biggest things that will help me come winter would be the oven. But I think the heat is the same. The amount of heat you get from the oven versus the fireplace. If I'm wrong, I'm going to have a rough winter. And you still can change. I can go in, when I start the game and say, okay, I'm going to make it, I'm not surviving. I can go from December to March and skip winter, but I'd rather not do that. But if you wanted to change that, if you find yourself having problems in the winter, Coal Games has made it so, one, winter doesn't last very long, and two, you can skip it. Ah, wolf. I wanted that bag. He's following me, and right now I really don't care. I just want to go directly home. As soon as I get on my platform, he's going to turn and run. That's what their AI does. Now, don't assume that it automatically keeps you safe, because I've had them come on to a platform, even though they're supposed to leave you alone, and they'll continue to come after you. All right, so I got 2 to fill up, 1 ready to go. There's my first piece of rotted meat. Awesome. That is good. That is good. Oh, I got the wrong one. Perfect. Eat. Let's fillet it. All right, that worked out well. I was able to utilize that entire animal. Nothing went to waste. I felt good about that. All right. 1 base command unit being built. I do need to start making more foundations. I'll do 2 for right now. That's a good start. Now watch the salmon. It's a really good food item, but it cooks rather quickly. You don't want to waste it. I have not gotten any fruits and vegetables today. That is rather concerning. I mean, I have some, but I am concerned that I am not seeing a lot of fruits and vegetables today. All right. Stick this here. We're gonna run down to the water. All right, we're gonna run down to the water. We're gonna refill our canteens, and we're gonna gather some wood. Shh. There's that rabbit that I scared off by shooting right over its head. Stupid bear. Right on the way to my lake. I'll go this way. I'm gonna try. I don't think I need to fight the bear, but he is close enough to the lake that he might stop me from being able to get kelp, which I will need. Ooh, blueberries. Thank you. Now this should cool me down too. Maybe it's the hottest part of the day. I'll use that time to hit the ponds and or the lake to get supplies. That might be a smart thing to do too. 3 or 4 kelp would do me pretty good. Dive down. Might as well grab the pearl. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't really help, but at least it doesn't hurt. Looking around for any more kelp I'm not seeing. I have to come up this way because of that bear. I saw him walking over this way, so I'm going to be really close. Or be really careful, I mean. And not to get too close. Yeah, there he is right there. Okay, that was productive. I got some water. I did get another pearl, and I was able to get a few kelp as well. Ah, good. See, I wanted to wait a moment and survey the land and see if I can catch myself a rabbit. And I caught myself a rabbit. Don't squeal, it's okay. And the reason I'm trying to collect this cloth, I think I need to make some of the next clothing items. Which means I really need a moose, because I want that sinew. I like how he's able to smooth the water. It doesn't look as... I mean, it's a video game. So I was going to say it doesn't look as fake, but I mean, I know it's fake. It's just, it looks a lot better now. That rushing water over the rocks. I'd like to build over here, but I think the constant drone of just running water would drive me crazy. Now, I'm going a little further from home today because I'm hoping that maybe I can find a wolf or a moose over here. I have seen one moose already, but it was a level 3. Level 1 moose is more than what I'm looking for. Let me see. Yep, see, I just need 2 pieces of sinew. And a moose can supply that rather easily. If I get a level 1 moose, I'll definitely get the sinew that I need. And yes, once again, I can put down my BCU and spawn cougars in the world and go after cougars. And they're a set spawn, so I know where to look for them. But I'm trying something here. I'm trying to test something out. Are you forced to make the BCU early? Or can you survive without a BCU in Subsistence now? Because you used to be able to. You used to be able to run the whole game. And you didn't have a requirement that you had to make the BCU. The world could get kind of boring. Ooh, double chicken spawn. Oh well, I scared both of them. I was getting greedy and trying to get 2. Ah, there's the arrow. There we go. Don't want to waste time and energy chasing after the chicken. So at the end of the day, if I run over and fish again, and even if all I get is a small fish, that'll suffice for the entire night. If I get another salmon, I'm definitely good. Ooh, I see another blueberry. And that other chicken, too. Alright, so blueberry first, chicken second, and fiber third. Okay, today has been a good hunting day. Ah. A level 1 moose would cap off the day. Though that rabbit wouldn't have been nice, a level 1 moose would really cap off the day. Come on, Subsistence. Give me a level 1 moose. Let me get some sinew so I can get some boots made. That was a tough shot. I was aiming at the edge of the health bar I could see. Because that's all I could see of this stupid rabbit. It was hiding in the foliage. Alright, well, I definitely need to start heading back home. The sun is starting to set. Okay, 2 black bears. No. I'm not gonna get anywhere near them. Too bad the bears couldn't give you sinew. Because that would make going after a bear early in game, you know, something that you'd want to do. It gives you that progression without, you know, putting the BCU down. Which I guess the moose fulfills that requirement. Just have to find a moose and hope that it's a moose which is level appropriate. So at least 1 arrow shot, and I'm gonna guess 2 shotgun blasts to take down a level 1 moose. Now, if you wait on that first shotgun blast till immediately right in front of your face, so you're dead on in front of them, you could probably do it with a single gunshot, with a single shotgun blast, but that's gonna be iffy. Yeah, I'm trying to push the chicken into the water, so I have an easier... Oh, okay, that worked. Have an easier time catching them. I got a chicken on the run. That's what I call fast food. Yeah, I went there. Oh, I wonder if my fire is going to be out. I went a lot further than I normally... If it's not, it's going to be really, really close. And I didn't kick any word up. No, I only have 1 piece of wood. Okay, well, I can get home, put that 1 piece of wood in there, keep the fire going, and then immediately step off and get some wood. Let's run home and we'll see where we're at. If my fire's out, it's my own fault. I did make some fire starting kits, just in case I wanted to go a little further out. Oh, this isn't good. I had no choice. I was out of stamina. Take all. Wash hands. Oh, are you kidding me? There's a level 2 wolf right at my base. Hold on a second. I don't want to have to waste another shotgun shell. But I'm going to have to waste another shotgun shell. My fire's still active too, so yeah, I'm wasting a shotgun shell. Come here, wolf. We're going to do a drive-by wolfing. I wish I hadn't washed my hands the first time, but... Take all. Wash hands. This time I'll use dirty water to wash my hands. Ooh, the wolves decided to cause me a problem today. Ooh, I got a liver. Okay, now that I have that liver, I need to make a basic antidote. And I don't have... Alright, so now I have to collect the kelp so that I can make medicine. And I need to do it sooner rather than later because I don't want to waste the food. So I have enough food. I'm gonna go ahead and eat 2 of those, and eat a few of those and drink that. I'm gonna spend the night getting more resources. I need to gather wood. I need to get some kelp. I probably want to fish again. I think I'm gonna hold that chicken I just killed. I shouldn't have killed it. I should have let it just sit in my inventory. But it'll stay viable till tomorrow morning for sure. And then I'll come back to it. But so far it was actually a pretty good day of Subsistence. I've been Critical. This has been Subsistence, obviously. Hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.